Wow, look at that. Hey, Instagram, this is Seth MacFarlane. I'm here with the Titanic Band. I guess that's what it feels like. What do we got here? What are we going to do? Huh? Yeah, you want to start and then we'll intro the guys. Let's do it. A foggy day in the London town. It had me low and it had me down. I viewed the morning with much alarm. The British Museum had lost its charm. How long, I wonder, could this thing last? But the age of miracles, it hadn't passed. Then suddenly I saw you standing right there. And in foggy London town, the sun was shining, shining, shining everywhere. A foggy day in the London town. It had me low and it also had me down. I viewed the morning with so much alarm. That British Museum, it had lost its charm. How long, I wonder, could this thing possibly last? But the age of miracles, it hadn't passed. Then suddenly I saw you standing right there. And in foggy London town, the sun was shining everywhere. So the way this works, generally we do this at this little jazz club. Oh, that's nice, Tom. I feel like Mr. Rogers. We do this at this little jazz club called Vibrato up the hill. Obviously, we can't do that now because the world's on fire. But these are some fantastic musicians here in this room with me. Well, we've all been COVID tested. And at the end of the night, I'm going to open an envelope and reveal who has it. So, where should we start? Behind there, you can't see him, is my wonderful composer, Joel McNeely. He's waving. In the booth, in another room, in the truck outside, is the fabulous Rich Breen, our engineer. And over here, you can't see him on the woodwinds unless you step to his right a little bit, because everything has to be friggin' vertical on this platform. Brian Scanlan. Hey, Brian. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Noodling on the ivories behind me is the fabulous, wonderful, and nice, just nice, my good friend Tom Reinier. Over to my right, behind me here, in the shadows, is the fabulous Pete Erksine, greatest drummer in the land. And Chuck, you want to do your? We can kind of see you over there. Yeah, you can see Chuck. That's Chuck back there. Want to do your thing? This is Chuck Berghofer. You can hear him on the original recordings of Strangers in the Night, New York, New York, and These Boots Were Made for Walking. It's nice. This is also a fact. When they were doing the theme for the TV show Barney Miller, Chuck was playing the bass, and I guess nobody was prepared. They came in, they didn't have a song. Everyone was doing cocaine. What? They wanted something on the bass. Yeah, and what did you do? And so on and so forth. All right, let's do a nice Alec Wilder ballad here from 1942. me now. I'll be around from now on. Your latest love can never last, and when it's past, I'll be around when he's gone. Goodbye, goodbye again. And if you find a love like mine, just now and then, drop a line to say you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me. So I'll be around when he's gone. Goodbye again. Just now and then, drop a line to say that you're feeling fine. And when things go wrong, perhaps you'll see you're meant for me. So I'll be around when he's gone. And then silence, because we're the only ones here. So part of the thing we're going to try to do here is where I'm looking at this screen. We're going to do some. We're going to kind of pull some stuff out of our asses a little later on. Social media. We love social media, though, right? If it weren't for social media, you know what we would be doing right now? Complaining about President Clinton. It's a joke. It's a joke. I will not be talking politics tonight. I know, it hurts, doesn't it? Hurts us all. Yeah, you didn't come here to hear me talk politics. You're watching so you don't have to talk to your spouse. I know what's going on. Want to do Sposen? About right? Suppose and I should fall in love with you. Do you think that you could love me too? Suppose and I should hold you and caress you. Would it impress you or perhaps distress you? Suppose and I should say for you I yearn. Would you think I'm speaking out of turn? And suppose and I declare it, would you take my love and share it? I'm not supposing I'm in love with you. Supposing I should fall in love with you, do you think that you would love me too? Supposing I should hold you and caress you, would it impress you, or would it perhaps distress you? Supposing I should say for you I yearn, would you think I'm speaking out of turn? And supposing I declare it, would you take my love and share it? I'm not supposing I'm in love with you. I hope I'm not the only one drinking alcohol. And yes, it's real. Let's look at the thing here. I'm going to lean in closer. Yeah, no, we're not going to do prom night dumpster baby. All right, while they're warming up here, let's what the hell you want to do next? I think of you. I think of you. By the way, you want to hear more of this kind of music? You can get it on where? Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Napster, right? Yeah. In the hush of evening, as shadows steal across my lonely room, I think of you. I think of you. From afar, the music of violins comes softly through the gloom. All I can do is think of you. I can see you standing there before me. And I can hear you whisper, you adore me. So when dusk is falling, I live again the loveliness that we knew. I think of you. I think of you. Oh, lovely Brian. Brian Scanlan, the lovely Brian Scanlan. All right, I'm seeing as time goes by. Should we try that? I'm seeing that on the feed. Do you remember the key? Is that one? Well, let's try it. What is it? What we do the first round rubato and then go into the okay. You must remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. And when two lovers woo, they still say I love you. On that we can rely. No matter what the future brings, as time goes by. Moonlight and love songs, never out of date. Hearts filled with passion, jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes by. Love songs, they're never out of date. Hearts filled with passion and jealousy and hate. Woman needs man, and man must have his mate. That no one can deny. It's still the same old story, a fight for love and glory, a case of do or die. The world will always welcome lovers as time goes. Closes with a chopper. Tom Reinier on the piano. Yeah. What a talent. Beautiful. What a friggin' talent. Let's see. Want to do this? This song is kind of Me Too-ish, but let's do it anyway. It's almost, what time is it? It's almost 9:30 in LA, right? We checked the time, which means it's after midnight on the East Coast. I don't know what time it is in I don't know what time it is in Mountain Time, because I don't think you should have your own time zone because you live on a hill. I don't think that's fair. Let's do this. The boys watch the girls while the girls watch the boys who watch the girls go by. Eye to eye, they solemnly convene to make a scene, which is the name of the game. Watch a guy, watch a dame on any street in town. Up and down, and over and across, romance is boss. Guys talk, girl talk, it happens everywhere. Eyes watch, girls walk, with tender loving care. It's keeping track of the pack, watching them, watching back, that makes the world go round. What's that sound? Each time you hear a loud collective sigh. They're making music to watch girls by. Eyes watch, girls walk, with tender loving care. It's keeping track of the pack, watching them, watching back, that makes the world go round. What's that sound? Each time you hear a loud collective sigh. They're making music to watch girls by. They're making music to watch girls by. They're making music to watch girls by. All right, let's take a look at the list. .30 in the Netherlands, my God. All right. Chuck, you're not the only one smoking pot tonight. A song from The Sound of Music with 1,000 C's at the end. There's just one C in music. I guess unless you talk about octaves. That's the kind of humor that's the kind of clean, wholesome humor you can expect from us here tonight. What do we know? A little like Edelweiss, something like that? In this time of, do you know that tune, Tom? Apropos as the world crumbles. A little low, yeah. Yeah, let's try that. Does that work? Like jazz waltz. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me. Small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to me, blossom of snow. Yeah, that's the middle part. That's the middle part. You ever seen The Sound of Music? I tell you what, why don't we do something else? Let's do, you know the song, The Sound of Music? Yeah. The Hills Are Alive? What if we did that as like a jazz tune? Would that be totally friggin' weird? Yeah. Like an easy kind of riddle kind of. hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. Those hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song that it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that fly from the lake to the trees, to laugh like a brook as it trips. That's not the lyric either, is it? Well, this isn't working either. No, let's not do this song either. Let's pick something else. What else is from The Sound of Music? What can we not fuck up? My favorite things. Oh, man. Yeah, I've already had 2 drinks. You want me to remember all the raindrops and whiskers on bell bottoms, whatever the hell it is? What about Climb Every Mountain? You know that too? What else is from The Sound of Music? Go a Deer? Oh, Something Good. You know that song, Tom? I think that's a different show. You're thinking of 16 going on 17. You're 16. All right. While Joel's getting it up. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. That was not intentional. Yeah. While Joel's getting it up, let's do the Joe Beam tune. What should I call this happy madness that I feel inside of me? Some kind of wild October gladness that I never thought I'd see. What has become of all my sadness, all those endless lonely sighs? Where are my sorrows now? What happened to that frown? And is that self-contented clown standing there grinning in the mirror really me? I'd like to run through Central Park, carve your initials in the bark of every tree I pass for everyone to see. I feel that I've gone back to childhood, and I'm skipping through the wildwood, so excited that I don't know what to do. What do I care if I'm a juvenile? I'll smile my secret little smile, 'cause I know that the change in me is you. What should I call this happy madness? Oh, this unexpected joy that's turned the world into a baby's bouncing toy. The gods are laughing far above. One of them gave a little shove, and I fell gaily, gladly, madly into love. That's some good fluting, Brian. We found out that if you have COVID, the flute is the most deadly instrument, right? Yeah, he's nodding. We're all fine though. We're fine. But if you have COVID and you play oh. If you have COVID and you play the flute, do it outside. Should we try this? Is this in our key? Look at that. Well, this happens to be my favorite song from The Sound of Music, so. Probably like a gentle song. Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. For here you are, standing there, loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Standing there, loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Holy shit, we got through it. Let's see if they got something up tempo here on this. Look at these. Look at all the emojis. Last night when we were young, the things we did last summer. See, this is a good crowd on here. They know their shit. The things we did last summer. We could do that as an up tempo. They're saying luck be a lady. We know that one. You got things we did last summer? All right, we all know luck be a lady. Screw it. Let's just do that. I see it there too. We know the key. We know all the little things that we do with it. No, I can't do me in my shadow, guys. That's a two-hander. Sadder but wider girl. There's something slightly wrong with that. By the way, these guys behind me, they may look sedate and they may look, you know, like they got it all together, but each one of them is dating a Kardashian. You want to do the intro or just the, yeah, okay. Oh, wow, I love it. They call you Lady Luck. Jesus. But there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush. And yet before the evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners, you might refuse to stay, and so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I see the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady never leaves her escort. It isn't fair. It isn't nice. A lady never wanders all over the room just to blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady tonight. Let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I see the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. What the hell key are you in? How nice a broad you can be. And stick with me, baby, I'm the asshole you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady.
Somewhere in there, the three wise men lost sight of the North Star and were unable to find Christ. Nice going, though. Noble effort. Should we do the Gershwin tune? George and Ira Gershwin, two brothers who wrote love songs together. Nothing weird about that at all. There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that she turns out to be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I should always be good to one who watch over me. Although I may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to her heart I'll carry the key. Won't you tell her please to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. Won't you tell her please to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. Oh, beautiful, guys. Beautiful, Brian. Let's see what we got here. Volare. I can fudge the Italian, I guess. Is that the key? That sounds low. There you go, that's it. Should we try that? This Italian's gonna be not even Italian, but let's try it. You know the middle part where it's like the rubato? Okay, we'll skip that one. The pensi che sono cosa non ritorna ma più. I don't even know what that means. Me dipinge con le mani delle facce di blu. You know, Pete, that's a great idea. Something from My Fair Lady. The 1956 show by, you do know it. Oh. Mm-hmm. That's pretty perfect. All right, let's try it. Why don't we do it rubato at the beginning, and then in the second round we'll go into the tempo. All right. Yeah, perfect. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. That's what we call pulling it out of our ass holes. Yeah, it's a good song. Leslie Brickus and Anthony Newley. Let's do the My Fair Lady tune, Pete. Shall we? All I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Lots of chocolates for me to eat, lots of cold ink and lots of heat. A warm face, warm hands, warm feet. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? Oh, so lovely, sitting absolute blue still. I never budge till spring crept over my windowsill, someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as she can be. Who takes good care of me? Oh, be lovely. soul, a loverly sitting absolutely still. I would never budge till spring crept over my windowsill. Someone's head resting on my knee, warm and tender as she can be. Who takes good care of me? Oh, wouldn't it be loverly, 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 loverly? Wouldn't it be loverly? That's a Don Costa arrangement, yeah? Good stuff. All right, what do we got here? Dream a little dream. I'd have to have the lyrics. Things we did last summer. Yeah, it's perfect. The boat rides we would take, the moonlight on the lake, the way we danced and hummed our favorite song, the things we did last summer, I'll remember all winter long. The midway and the fun, the Cupid dolls we won, the bell I rang to prove that I was strong. The things we did last summer, I'll remember all winter long. The early morning hikes, the rented tandem bikes, the lunches that we used to pack. We never could explain that sudden summer rain, the looks we got when we got back. But the leaves began to fade like the promises we made. How could a love that seemed so right go wrong? The things we did last summer, I'll remember all winter long. The rented tandem bike, the lunches that we used to pack. We never could explain that sudden summer rain, the looks we got when we got back. But the leaves began to fade like the promises we made. How could a love that seemed so right go wrong? The things we did last summer, I'll remember all winter long. I'll remember all winter long. Joel, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some ice in my beverage because this is the internet. It's not like it's a live theater. Although this does feel like a, you're not going to grab that with your hand and try and put it in here, are you? That would have been like, this does feel like a jazz club because it's like, it's moody, it's smoky, and I'm not getting paid.
first time I've actually dressed up in six-pack. It took me like 15 minutes to figure out how to remember like how socks worked. Pete, do you remember when you gave me socks with your face on them?
Yes.
Pete gave me a pair of socks with his face lovingly embroidered. They're worn out, man. I'll take a new pair if you got it. Want to do Moonlight in Vermont? Pennies in a stream, falling leaves of sycamores, moonlight in Vermont. I see finger waves, ski trails down the mountainside, snowlight in Vermont, telegraph cables, they sing down the highway, and they travel each bend in the road. People who meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze. The warbling of a meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont, telegraph cables, how they sing down the highway, and they travel each bend in the road. People who meet in this romantic setting, they're so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze. The warbling of a meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont, snowlight in Vermont, moonlight in A lot of Billy Joel on that feed. Making Whoopi spelled W-H-O-O-P-I. That means something very different, guys. She's not here. Well, you're looking that up. We're looking for it. We're looking for your request. What do we got here? Is this, I guess I'll have to change my plan? Yeah.
guess I'll have to change my plan. I should have realized there'd be another man. I overlooked that point completely before the big affair began. Before I knew where I was at, I found myself upon the shelf, and that was that. I tried to reach the moon, but when I got there, all that I could get was the air. I'll have to change my plan around. I've lost the one girl I found. I guess I'll have to change my plan. I should have realized there'd be another man. Why did I buy those blue pajamas before the big affair began? My boiling point is much too low for me to try to be a fly Lothario. I guess I'll crawl right back and into my shell, dwelling in my personal hell. I'll have to change my plan around. I've lost the one girl I found. Yes, the one girl I have found. Lovely. God, I barely remember that. That's a Nelson Riddle arrangement. No, that we just heard. Yeah, Nelson Riddle adaptation. Nelson Riddle, we're big fans of Nelson Riddle here. And Joe McNeely and I used to travel around with our rhythm section here. And we would sit in with symphony orchestras. We went to Baltimore, San Francisco, Philadelphia, Chicago, where else? Atlanta, Cincinnati, all over the place. And we play all these Nelson Riddle charts. And I went back to my hotel room one night and checked my Twitter, and somebody said, "Hey, really enjoyed the show tonight. Where can I find more music by Nelson Mandela?" And that is a true story, folks. And that's why America's in so much trouble. All right. Want to try this? Is it the right key? You guys are the greatest. All right. No one ever tells you what it's like to love and lose, how it feels to waken and have breakfast with the blues, how to go on living, how to face another day. No one ever tells you the way. Is that not it? It's okay, man. It's just the internet. It's not like there's people here. It's just us. You want to start over? We can do whatever we want. You tell me when you're ready. from bar 9 what it's like to love and lose. No, that's not it either. This is what we normally do, folks, at vibrato. We just kind of, we just wing it. And if we get lucky, we get lucky. And sometimes we don't get lucky. No one ever tells you what it's like to love and lose. How it feels to waken and have breakfast with the blues. How to go on living, how to face another day. No one ever tells you the way. No one ever tells you how it feels to walk alone, listening for those footsteps through the echo of your own. Suddenly it hits you, all those dreams weren't worth a dime. But no one ever tells you in time. Long before the icy winds of winter, autumn tells the swallows time to fly. Why did she pretend until the bitter end? Till it broke my heart to say goodbye. No one ever tells you that it's just another fling. No one ever warns you when your heart begins to sing. Someone tells you later all is fair in love and war, but no one never tells you before. Tells you that it's just another fling. No one ever warns you when your heart begins to sing. Someone tells you later all is fair in love and war. Tells you before, it never comes easy. No one ever tells you before. We made it, Captain Sully. Let's see here. Why don't we do this? I tell you, we'll come back to the Mandel tune because we'll do something up tempo. How about we do something that shows off the band a little bit? Lets them do some of their crazy solos that they do. Somebody type, I love music. It's pretty, you sure you want to go out on a fucking limb like that? that kind of up tempo, then this guy back here can have a little fun. Oh, that's a good idea. You want to do the Three Bears? Yeah, let's do the Three Bears. This is here. All right, I'm gonna walk over here with the mic. Should he come back? Should he come up here? Or should he do it from back there? All right. So we want. All right. So we'll. All right. You can see Chuck back there. I'm gonna walk back there and I'll hold the mic up to Chuck. This is something that Chuck always does live. How often do you get to hear a bass solo and vocal? All right. I'm going to give you the mic, so God help us if either one of us has COVID. No, we're fine, folks.
Maybe I should explain this. I worked with Bobby Troop years ago, and this is one of the things he wrote and used to sing. It's the only thing I ever learned to sing, actually. And I don't know why, but I still sort of remember it, so I'm going to give it a try. Once upon a time in a neat little cottage there were three bears. One was a daddy bear, one was a mama bear, and one was a wee bear. They were out walking in deep wood to stalk came a little girl with blonde hair. Her name was Goldilocks, and upon the door she knocked, but no one was there. So she walked right in, had herself a time. She didn't care. Soon she got sleepy, went to bed upstairs, and home, home, home came three bears. Someone's muddied my porridge, said the daddy bear. Someone's muddied my porridge, said the mama bear. Bear, Bobbery bear, said the little wee bear. Someone has broken my chair. Just then, Goldilocks woke up, broke up the party and beat it out of there. Bye-bye. Bye, said the daddy bear, bye-bye. Bye, said the mama bear, bear, Bobbery bear, said the little wee bear. So end the story of the three. Daddy bear, mama bear, baby bear, but don't forget Goldilocks with the blonde hair. Story of the three bears.
Chuck. Folks, that's a rare treat. That's a rare treat. Enjoy that. The great Chuck Berghofer. Yeah, why don't we, as long as we're in solo mode, why don't we, we'll pick a key and then do a round of solos with the band, because these are some amazing players we got here. This has been, what a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. I would swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal. I would swear I was falling. Yes, I'd swear I was falling. It's almost like being in love. It's almost like being in love. Oh, God, beautiful, fellas. Chuck Berghofer, Pete Erskine, Tom Reinier, Brian Scanlan. Guys are amazing. Yeah, Tom Reinier arrangement. This is a song that no one's going to know. I love this song. This is written by Johnny Mandel, who I think just passed away this year, one of the great composers of all time. Written in 1979, ran across it about a year ago, couldn't get enough of it, and Tom did this wonderful arrangement. You and I, an unmatched pair, took the time to touch, to share. Worlds apart, the night we met, we braved the odds and won the bet. Not perfect yet, but close enough for love. How old-fashioned, pure romance. Shed a kiss and shared a dance. Shared the body and bouquet. We'll taste the wine another day, when you and I are close enough for love. Not just lovers, more than friends. Who knows where one starts and one ends? Chasing lives through sleepless nights that I'll remember always, always. Long goodbyes and tearful looks hold up well in poems and books, but you and I have life to hold, the greatest story never told. Not perfect yet, but close enough for love.
and I, we have life to hold, the greatest story never told. Not perfect yet, but close enough for love.
Love that tune. Should we do a gladly make the same mistake again? This is a song that was made famous by Dean Martin. Tonight marks the first time it has ever been sung sober. I'm kidding, of course.
There'll be lots of tears, plus some happy years, and you'll add my heart to your souvenirs. Loving you was my mistake, but I'd gladly make the same mistake again. I'll be on the town, acting like a clown, so they won't suspect that you turned me down. Loving you was my mistake, but I'd gladly make the same mistake again. My love for you, that's the kind of love that never ever ceases. Break my heart into, or break it into a million little pieces. Every piece you'll find has you on its mind. If you doubt that, I'm the forgiven kind. All you have to say is when, and I'd gladly make the same mistake again. Yes, I'd gladly make the same mistake again. My love for you, that's the kind of love that never ever ceases. Break my heart right into, or break it into a million little pieces. Every piece that you'll find has you on its mind. If you doubt that, I'm the forgiven kind. All you have to say is when, and I'll gladly make the same mistake again. Yes, I'll gladly make the same mistake again.
Nice guys, nice fellas. Let it snow. No, not tonight, folks.
They told me you'd leave me all alone and blue, and it all came true. Yes, it all came true. They told me you'd grieve me, find somebody new, and it all came true. Yes, it all came true. They told me someday you won't love him anymore, and you'll come running right back to my little old shack, take up like you did before. They told me you'd love me just like you used to do, and it all came true. Yes, it all came true. love me.
No, you'd leave me.
And it all came true. Yes, it all came true. They told me you'd grieve me, fall for someone new. And it all came true. Yes, it all came true. And they told me someday you won't love him anymore. And you'll come running right back to my little old shack and take up like you did before. They told me you'd love me just like you used to do. And it all came true. Yes, it all came true. They told me you'd love me just like you used to do. And it all came true. Yes, it all came true.
Some guy keeps, or lady keeps typing bewitched in capital letters, which means it's serious. Yeah, wives and lovers, that's a quick and easy way to get canceled, folks. Street where you live, and there's a blue check next to it. A blue check, we have to do it. All right, let's try it. Let's try it.
I've often walked down this street before, but the pavement always stays beneath my feet before. All at once am I, you son of a bitch, several stories high, knowing I'm on the street where you live. Are there lilac trees in the heart of town? And you'll hear a lark in any other part of town. Does enchantment pour out of every door? No, it's just on the street where you live. And oh, the towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. Is that what you want? The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and they stare, but they don't bother me, 'cause there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can be here on the street where you live. All right, here we go again. And oh, the towering feeling just to know somehow you are near. The overpowering feeling that any second you may suddenly appear. People stop and stare, they don't bother me, 'cause there's nowhere else on earth that I would rather be. Let the time go by, I won't care if I can't be here on the street where you live. Here on the street where you live. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for that. No, it's all right. It's okay, man. It's all right. Why do everything happens to me? Black cats creep across my path until I'm almost mad. I must have roused the devil's wrath, for all my luck is bad. I make a date for golf, and you can bet your life it rains. I try to throw a party, but the guy upstairs complains. I guess I'll go through life just catching colds and missing trains. Everything happens to me. I've known a lot of ladies, but there's something that I lack. Every time that there's a breakup, I'm the one who holds the sack. When I give my heart away, I always get it back. Everything happens to me. At first my heart thought you could break this jinx for me, that love would turn a trick and end despair. But now I just can't fool this head that thinks for me, and I've mortgaged all my castles in the air. I've telegraphed and phoned, sent an airmail special too. Your answer was goodbye, and there was even postage due. I fell in love just once, and then it had to be with you. Everything happens to me. Everything happens to me.
Nice going, Brian. Beautiful. Brian Scanlan. Thank you. The fabulous Brian Scanlan. Go run into My Blue Heaven.
Whippoorwills call, evening is nigh. Come hurry to my blue heaven. Turn to the right, there's a little white light that'll lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a lovely nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and the baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a lovely room, and a lovely nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and the baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven. We're happy in my blue heaven. We're happy in my blue heaven.
Look, there's a delay, so on our monitor we're still singing. Oh, guys! Oh my God! If only we could send a message to ourselves in the past. What should we do? Want to go right into this little chestnut? This is a song that was made popular by Kermit the Frog. I'm not going to do it as Kermit. Sorry, man.
It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold, or something much more colorful like that. It's not that easy being green. It seems you blend in with so many other ordinary things. And people tend to pass you over 'cause you're not standing out like flashy sparkles on the water, the stars in the sky. But green is the color of spring, and green can be cool and friendly like, and green can be big like an ocean, or important like a mountain, or tall like a tree. When green is all there is to be, it can make you wonder why. But why wonder, why wonder? I am green, it'll do fine, and it's beautiful, and I think it's what I want to be. Green can be big like an ocean, or important like a mountain, or tall like a tree. When green is all there is to be, well, it can make you wonder why. But why wonder, why wonder? I am green, and it'll do fine, and it's beautiful, and I think it's what I want to be. A lot of green emojis. Those are green. I thought that was the sick guy for a second. Those are just green circles. What a relief. What should we do? What should we do? We're getting close to the end here. You see what's on there on the feed? Anything goes. You know that? Maybe not quite that high, but. Yeah, let's try that. That's promising. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows, anything goes. A good author's too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, when most guys today that women prize today are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows, hey, anything goes. And good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words writing prose. Anything goes. The world has gone bad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day is night today, when most guys today that women prize today are just silly gigolos. And although I'm not a great romancer, I know that I'm bound to answer when you propose. Anything goes. Yes, anything goes. That is the sound of prohibition right there, man. Wow, nice going. Well done. I'm gonna have to eat something soon. It's that time of the night. Let's do this. Let's do this tune. I guess this goes out. I guess this goes out to Trump. I don't know, for lack of a better dedication. About there, right? Everybody has the right to be wrong, at least once. Everybody has the right to be dunced, like once, like not being too smart is. It's a no disgrace. What sets you apart is smiling with egg on your face. It's naive to make believe that you're right. It's not right. Only fools go walking on thin ice. Twice. You and life can skip the strife and you'll both get along. All it takes is simply saying you're wrong when you're wrong. And everybody has the right to be wrong. You and life can skip the strife and you'll both get along. All it takes is simply saying you're wrong when you're wrong. And everybody has the right to be. It can be a real delight to be. And I'd fight for the right to be wrong. At least once. What was that? Was that a wood block? Forget it. Forget it, man. Forget I brought it up. What is that, peaches? Like somebody's typing us a whole bunch of peaches. Let's do this Neil Hefti chart, huh? Neil Hefti, who wrote the Batman theme, right? Now nothing's impossible, I have found. For when my chin is on the ground, I pick myself up, I dust myself off, start all over again. Don't lose your confidence if you slip. Be grateful for a pleasant trip and pick yourself up, dust off, start all over again. You gotta work like a soul inspired until the battle of the day is won. You may be sick and tired, but you'll be a man, my son. Will you remember the famous men who had to fall to rise again? So take a deep breath, pick yourself up, start all over again. You gotta work like a soul inspired until the battle of the day is won. You may be sick and tired, but you'll be a man, my son. And will you remember the famous men who had to fall to rise again? So take a deep breath, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again. Once again now. Again, you remember the famous men who had to fall to rise again. So take a deep breath. Pick yourself up. Dust yourself off. And start all over again. That's enough now. All right, folks. Well, we've been here. What, 2 hours? So, oh, my boss is texting me. Shit. This is Tom telling us he has to go to the bathroom. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Make it one for my baby, and one more for the road. I've got the routine, so drop another nickel in the machine. I'm feeling so bad, I hope you make the music dreamy and sad. Could tell you a lot, but that's not in a gentleman's code. Make it one for my baby, and one more for the road. You'd never know it, but buddy, I'm a kind of poet, and I've got a lot of things I'd like to say. So when I'm gloomy, you've simply got to listen to me until it's talked away. that's how it goes. And Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. Well, thanks for the beer. I hope you didn't mind my bending your ear. This torch that I found must be drowned or it soon will explode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. That long, long road. That long, long road. Oh my God, we almost made it. We almost made it. Hey folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We had a blast. Joel McNeely, Rich Breen back there in the engineering booth. We got Chuck Berghofer, Pete Erskine, Tom Reinier, and Brian Scanlan. Thanks so much for participating. Good night.